Alright YouTube, I haven't done a video in a long time, but this is a power supply that I picked up out of the Hamfest in Rosenberg, Texas. As you can see in relation to my hand, it's a big transformer. It'll do 100 amps continuously, 200 amps max. And this is how it came. It actually came with this faceplate on there, and he said he mounted that just to so he could have his switches and his lights. But what I'm going to do is, I had some of these sheets of this insulating material, and I cut them out, and I'm going to build a box for it and mount some fans and everything. So that's the project of the day. Maybe I can get it done this Sunday. But if you want to know about that transformer, there's a close-up. And right there's a close-up. So I'll be back in a little bit with some more progress. Alright, I soldered some new ends on the output of the transformer, because how he had it was just, these were just, as you can see, they move. They just loosely were moving around in there, so I didn't like that, so I shortened them because they were real long. So I'm gonna bolt these to this, because I tried to get these out and I couldn't, and I can't solder directly to that because it's too much. It's the heat sink's taking too much away from my iron. So I'm gonna bolt these and heat shrink it, and I will show you that in a second. Alright, so what I did, I forgot I had a propane torch, a little mini handheld torch. So I wound up soldering those contacts together. And instead of heat shrinking, because I couldn't fit it over the lugs like I wanted to, I just used this really nice splicing tape, really good stuff. And I'm not going to worry about electrical taping over that, because it's not out in the sun, so that this natural rubber should be good, because it's going to be in dark all the time. It's going to be encased in that box I'm going to build for it. So more to come in a minute. Alright, it's been a few hours. It took me a while to get this stuff cut straight, but I got it somewhat built up, all but this side. I just got to rivet that side in, and then I got to figure out where I want my switches and all that. And I'm eventually going to put, I'm not so much worried about a voltage because it's a constant voltage, but I want to probably put an amp meter somewhere in there, and I'm going to have to drill out for my power and all that good stuff. But I don't know if I'll finish it today, but I'm going to make a good effort, and I will be back. I took a break from the box, and I started thinking about this other heat sink I had. If you remember what it did look like, I'm kind of leaning towards this. It fits better in the box, and it gives me more room, because like I said before, he didn't have any capacitors, and I got a bunch of capacitors. And I'm going to put these for DC filtering, and it just kind of all fits together good, I think. So I think that's the route I'm going to go. This out with this one, and in with this one. So stay tuned. Alright, day 2. And what I'm going to focus on today is, I needed some kind of cooling, so I'm going to put two 12-volt fans on there. And now this thing is going to put out about 16-17 volts peak to peak. So I'm going to put a couple regulators on there. I may share a regulator for both fans, but I'm going to put 2 of them on there to cool this big old heat sink here. And I may direct one towards that transformer, but I'll put the exhaust holes on the bottom side over here, so the air is forced to come out that side and pass over the heat sink and all that good jazz. So, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm going to go with one capacitor. I mean, this one's 60,000 microfarads, so it should be more than sufficient. I was going to use this one plus this one, which is 10,000, it's a total of 70, but I think 60 will do for now. And I may order a proper, this is an older one, it's still checked out okay, but I'm probably going to eventually order a proper Cornell Dublier or something, a Mallory or something really good one, maybe in the order of 300,000 microfarad. But anyhow, Let me get busy and I'll be back. Alright, so on the fans, I just whipped up a little 12 volt voltage regulator. And just wiring them up, went ahead and heat shrunk everything so it'll be good, and twisted the pairs together. So yeah, not much to show here. I'm gonna mount these and we'll see what it looks like after I'm done. Alright, finally crammed all that in there. It took a long while, but I got it. I got to re-drill my holes. I pre-drilled these, but I kind of messed up on the measurements to actually attach it to the frame. But got the fans mounted. Everything's crammed in there. I'm not going to take that top backs off unless I just absolutely have to. Fuse and power input for the AC. Let's see if it works. Power. Fans come on. Let me set this down and I'll give you a voltage. Alright, watch the meter there. And 17.25, which is exactly what I need, because I'm running, this power supply is actually going to be for this amp right here for my my ham radio and stuff. And once I key up, it'll actually drop to about 13 or 14 volts because of the draw. But I think it's going to work a treat. Don't know if I'm gonna paint it. I kind of like that old rusty look, but I'll try to post more videos later of it. Thanks for watching.